Exodus chapter 20, verse 7. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless. So what does it mean to actually take the Lord's name in vain? Well, starting with the most obvious is replacing his name with a cuss word. So if you just walk around saying OMG without care, like a lot of people do, that's considered saying his name in vain. Or if you stub your toe and instead of saying the F word, you say JC because you're angry or you're upset and it just comes out, that's misusing his name. And it's pretty sad that we would take our God's name in vain to express disgust when we hurt ourselves or we're angry or we're laughing or whatever it may be. It's used all the time by many people, mostly non-believers. Another very serious way that people misuse his name in the past and definitely currently today is prophesizing. I'm talking about false teachings. Now, when you misuse his name and you're saying, Jesus told me this or God told me this, that's taking his name lightly. That's taking his name in vain because he actually didn't tell you that or that wasn't of God. So to be lying and falsely preaching something or telling someone something that he told you when he really didn't is misusing his name. And there's an example here in Jeremiah chapter 29, 8 through 9. For thus says the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, do not let your prophets and your diviners who are in your midst deceive you, nor listen to your dreams which you cause to be dreamed. For they prophesy falsely to you in my name. I have not sent them, says the Lord. Now the third reason is because his name is holy. His name is not to be taken lightly. His name is so holy that even Jews in the Old Testament wouldn't speak it or else they'd be put to death. Psalms chapter 111 verse 9. He has sent redemption to his people. He has commanded his covenant forever. Holy and awesome is his name. And now this reason right here may surprise you or even scare you. The Bible also states that his enemies misuse his name. Now, I don't know about you, but I do not want to be an enemy of God, and you certainly do not want to be an enemy of God. Psalms chapter 139, verse 20 through 21. O God, if only you would destroy the wicked. Get out of my life, you murderers. They blaspheme you. Your enemies misuse your name. Are you taking God's name in vain by the way that you live? When you say you're a Christian and you live for Jesus, but then you just live your life as if he didn't give you laws to obey, when you do this, you're mocking God. So people who are going around saying they're Christians, they're a true believer, and they're actually not, and they're not following, and you can clearly tell that they're not, that's misusing his name in vain as well. They're telling people that they are when they're clearly not, and that's also a way to take the Lord's name in vain. And there's an example of that in Matthew chapter 15, verse 7 through 9. Hypocrites. Well, did Isaiah prophesy about you, saying, these people draw near to me with their mouth, and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me, and in vain they worship me, teaching as doctrines the commandments of men. So there's a lot of pretenders out there pretending to worship in his name that aren't true believers, that aren't truly saved, probably false converts, and that's using God's name in vain. So remember, don't be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So just because everyone else does it, doesn't mean we have to go along and do it because it's cool or it sounds good and it's just, oh, well, I didn't think of it as a bad thing. Well, we have it written on our hearts, the 10 Commandments. We know it's wrong and we shouldn't do it. And it's just crazy to me that so many people out there who don't believe in God will use his name, and it's just like, man, you say his name an awful lot for someone who don't believe in him. How come they don't misuse Muhammad's name or Allah or anything like that? It's because the devil is after the one true God, and that's why it matters. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe. So guys, it's not too late to stop using the name, come to Jesus, accept him into your heart, and be born again. The only way to heaven is through Jesus. He is the bridge between us and God. I hope you all take care. God bless. I'll see you next time.